Hey, everybody. Welcome to this evening's Let's Talk Autism. Give us just a second so we can share. And if you are on the main page, please feel free to share this live. Um, okay, there's got to be a quicker way to do this. So while we're doing this, for those of you who don't know me, I am Nita. I am one of the admins of this wonderful establishment that we call Autism and Us.
And I'm Linda. I'm the other admin.
Hope everybody is doing okay this wonderful evening. Couple more places. Okay. 1 second, you guys. You know we got a lot of groups here. I'm trying to get to all of them here. Where am I at? Okay. Okay, and then to my page. So you guys feel free to share. You are welcome to share this live. So let's see who's here. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Well, I hope you're having a look. You see this? Somebody's acting up. Little laugh. LOL. That's funny. Ha ha. That's a good one. Little Lord Fauntleroy, whatever.
Oh, I see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I have to do it the long way. So everybody, how are you? While I'm doing this block, can you stop? I don't know why they don't make this easier. Let's see here.
So how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good.
I know, right? People are just really, really rude. Really rude. And I don't know why they have to be. But I'm going to take care of this little rude.
So has anybody's school year started up yet?
Okay. Had to do it the long way.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Finally, I got this working, I think.
Yes, they are. Michelle, absolute bullies. It's a shame too. It is a shame. People have to be that way.
Hey, Lorena, and Brenda, and Jessica,
Hey guys.
JR, Norma, and
Hey
Paula
every.
and Alma.
So yeah, what's going on with school? I know a lot of you have been wanting to discuss school. So now's a good time. Y'all have to excuse me. I just woke up not too long ago, so I'm still trying to shake it off. Right, Michelle. Bye, Felicia. And that's exactly what I gave them. The bye, Felicia.
Hey, Christine.
Hey, Christine.
So we start school Wednesday. And of course, it's distance learning, but school will be starting on Wednesday here.
When yeah,
Yeah.
after Labor Day here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Mhm. After Labor Day. So what are you guys are you most of you doing virtual or are you going in the building? Why not? Because again, I know a lot of you want to talk about it in the group, so this is perfect opportunity. Let's hear from everybody. Anyone doing K through um K through 12? What you mean the website?
Yeah, I think
K.
it's a K-12 is an online learning, like homeschool.
Okay.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Alex. Yeah, Michelle. I seen the
Hey,
seen some
Alan.
commercials about it, but I haven't looked into it. Have you looked into it? Have you tried it out? What are you doing? Judy. Hi, Judy. Want to
Hi,
share.
Judy.
What is it that you want to share, Judy? Virtual 10th grade, but about to learn some stuff. 10th grade. Wow. And I'm doing the ninth. Virtual, no mask all day. Right. Here too. I'm still trying to get it together where because we're trying to find what times the kids will have to log in. They still haven't given me anything solid as far as our special needs kids and how long they have to be online. So I need, they have the plan for the school, but they haven't really said anything definite about, the special needs kids. So I'm like, okay, what are we doing? So I'm trying to get it together. We're going to rotate family members, to see if they can help out during the hours we work. Um, one of us may eventually, depending on how the year goes, we may have to switch shifts. Well, he will have to switch shifts, maybe,
Oh, that's right.
depending on the family members. As long as we can get this in sync, then it'll be good. Otherwise, gonna see if they don't have a specific login time, it may work out too. Because then maybe if they do have to log in at a certain time, and then the rest of it is just, like homework based, maybe that may be where he can go in and do at his own pace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um. Oh,
Ma- Megan asks, she says, I'm wondering if you know of any good online books good for a child with Asperger's that's 10 with social skills. Are you talking about a book for you to read or a book for him?
and hey, Sherry. We are going twice a week, second grade. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna do the two in school and two virtual, or is it three virtual? I know they had something like that, what they call it hybrid, hybrid way where they can go
Yeah.
a couple days out of the week in class, and then the rest of the time they'll do it virtual.
Yeah,
Okay.
my nieces and nephew are going 1 day a week, and they're in Hawaii. They're going 1 day a week and then 4 days at home.
Okay.
Um, Lynn asks, "What if your child is not virtual learning off of a computer? What should I do?" So
Say that.
your distance learn. She says, "What if your child is not virtual learning off of a computer? What should I do?" Do you mean that they're not learning because the virtual learning is on the computer and they're just not progressing? Or are you saying that they have distance learning, but the distance learning is not through a computer? Look for if they do online program. Online program for school, Megan? I would say if they're doing an online program for school, and you say he has Asperger's, he's 10, and he has social skills, I would definitely be thinking that the school should be providing that a curriculum for him.
Mm-hmm.
Alan, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was
Go ahead.
going to read Michelle's. I was just going to read Michelle's, but you can finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Here's my issue. They said we need to cut down screen time, but they want kids on from 8. Ooh, yeah, that's too much. 8 to 4. I don't even think DeAndre would be, not unless they have some kind of timer. I'm wondering. That's too much.
Yeah. Because even in class, all that time isn't instruction time. There's independent,
Right.
working time. A lot of
They
it is.
get up and do their little thing, and that's absolutely too much.
I think Emily's was set up where they met for an hour in the morning on some days, an hour in the afternoon sometimes, and then they had PE twice a week.
Okay.
And that was most of it. But it was 3 different chunks of time on maybe one day. But actually, the PE day didn't have 2 class meetups though. So there would be at most 2 meetups, and they were about an hour.
Now the other issue, I was looking in one of the groups, and the school groups here, and another issue, well, not an issue, but one of the parents or board member put up a picture. You know how they have the petitions, plastic petitions, which was a good idea. They had in the desk, but then the other parents were bringing up, if a child coughs and colds and stuff, and it goes all over, which was another thing. But the other thing is schools providing. Another parent/teacher mentioned something about teachers shouldn't be responsible of trying to set up things in their own classroom. The school system, state, federal, the government should be giving them the money to do this.
I think so too. I think, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think for regulation standards and for the cost, it would be for those 2 reasons that the higher up should be doing it.
Hey, Juliet, my son stayed at my home for virtual learning. Okay.
Alan says, "My little girl going to school next week. Do you know any book to make it easier for her?" So it's her first year of school, or is she going back to school after a while? I would think that, yeah, there's, if anybody has any idea of books, let's just say before he is able to get back to us that she's going off to school for the first time, any social stories or any good books or any videos or something that anyone recommends. Hey, Rachel. She's 3.5 years old, and I cannot get her attention to learn off of the computer. So she's in a preschool program. I'm taking it. I would definitely talk to the school about this. And is she getting ADA services? So here in California, if you're 3, you're in the school district system, but you're in preschool, but it's still the school district at 3 years old or older. Um, I would definitely let them know that it's not working for you and to try to find other means of teaching her, whether it's you having the materials yourself and some kind of. So if you've ever looked in the teacher's books, even like say it's an autism class, it'll have instructions on how to go through each lesson and what the teacher should be doing with the child for them to get to learn. And it will have step-by-step things like whether it's through play, um, or say if it's reading, it'll break down what order to go in and how to approach them with it. You may need the materials that they would have as if they were in class.
Yeah, definitely that. And if you know, I know a few of us know, if you can reach out to an educator, a teacher who's actually in the classroom. Sometimes you can get some very good tips and they'll guide you, along too. So look into that also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Juliet says at 10 a.m. reading and at 12:30 p.m. math. Oh, you got it broken down on Monday through Friday. I sat with my son for virtual computer. Okay, awesome. So they
And
have a little schedule.
Megan says, yeah, so yes, he's doing it's for school and he's doing distance learning. She says, yeah, but they want to do 4 days and one online, 4 days and one online, new school. So I'm worried if it will really work out or not. So I guess it's 1 day online and the other 4 days are out of school. I would still think that I would probably give it time and see what they provide as far as materials and books. And then, of course, I wouldn't wait for it not to work out. I would, first time you see an issue, bring it to their attention. Don't let it all pile up. Don't waste time. First thing that you have an issue with, I would say for sure, talk to the teacher about it, especially since
Definitely.
it's a new school.
Hmm. Yeah, and your district should provide all the tools you need to help you, workshops and everything for parents,
Mm-hmm.
because this is definitely the time all of us will probably need a little help, a little bit
Yep.
extra help.
Yep. Chiquita says hello and hugs. Hi,
Hi.
Chiquita. Hey. She says such beautiful people. And Alan says first day. So thanks, Shakita. Alan says first day. So she is going off to school for the first time. And anyone have any social stories, any videos, any books to recommend that might make it easier for her? She's going next week. I will look out for some. I know social stories, especially the social stories that come through videos, um, are really good as far as that. But the thing is not to show her at one time, but to show her at, like say start now and then continually show her. YouTube has so many resources. Autism Speaks website also has a lot of social things like that as well. And that also goes to Lynn. Lynn says, I'm also having a hard time potty training her. If you go up to our files, there's a potty training informational brochure or printout, and it gives tips and ideas on potty training with autism. And also there's printable charts and things like that as far as you to utilize while potty training her. So if you
And
just go up to files, it's up there.
and mentioning that as far as school, if there are any educators in the group, which I know there are plenty, if you have any tips or the social stories, because I have seen some that members have tried to push through, But unfortunately, we have rules. So, but I am opening up the door because we all need you. If you would like to do a focus live to help the parents with some tips on virtual learning, reach out to Linda or I, and we can get you on the schedule because I know I need some help too. So contact us about that.
My son loves YouTube. He comes in, get mine and his dad's iPhone until, wait. I can't, let me see. So my son loves YouTube. Okay, he comes in, gets I guess mine and his dad's phone and
Mhm.
tells when he kill it. I
But,
don't,
uh,
yeah, I'm not sure. I understand that one. You're welcome, Lynn. And you're welcome, Megan.
hey, Mr. Charles, how are you?
Hey, Charles.
That's my granddaughter in the background.
Until it died. Oh, until it.
Juliet says, independent. I know my son learned he's independent to use iPad communication bathroom every day. Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. I think they mean till the phone dies.
What she said is, yeah, she says, my son loves YouTube. He comes and gets mine and his dad's phone until when he kill it. Then she says until, I think she means until it died on him, the phone. So I
Okay.
think she does mean until it dies. Um, I'm just a grandmother. I'm trying to help her any way that I can. She is the love of my life.
Oh,
That's so nice. Yeah, when you have a grandparent, working so hard with their grandchildren on the spectrum. She's the one who's working with potty training and school. The 3.5-year-old was learning off of the computer. Hey, Veronica.
hey, Veronica. Finally home from work early enough to join. Awesome. And Mr. Charles says, doing fine. How are y'all doing? Doing good, Mr.
Doing
Charles.
good. Yep, doing
Doing
good.
good. I actually took a nice little nap and wasn't as exhausted as I usually am today. So my body is starting to, get back in the groove of things. So give me another week and a half. I should be good to go.
Did you work yesterday?
Yes, I worked all week, 7 whole
So,
days.
so next Saturday and Sunday you have off both?
Depends. Right now, well, I've done my 2 Saturdays for the month, but they always, if you want to work, if I have a car I need to do, it just depends on how I'm feeling. So if they ask, I may say yes, then I may say no, but I need to take a day off though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I may take off, I may work Saturday and not work Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Hey, Genevieve and Teresa.
Hey, ladies. Oops.
I seen you guys had rain today, Nita,
Oh yeah.
this morning.
When I got up when I got up this morning, it was okay. I got in the car. By the time I got the freeway, hit the freeway, that was like about 5 o'clock this morning. Pouring down. Then about 10 minutes away, it stopped, dried up, went in. A couple hours later, all you heard was thunder and lightning. It was raining
Ah,
and dogs today for a while too. Supposed to rain again tomorrow. I think the sun came out, so the sun's still out right now, but we may get another shower before it's all over.
ah.
Hi, Erica. Has anyone's children started an in-school program yet? Not sure where everyone is located. If you, that's what we're talking about, Erica. Virtual school, homeschooling, and um, we've had a couple people like myself. We're doing homeschool or virtual learning. Another parent said they were doing what 2 days at home. I mean, 2 days at the school. And then didn't you mention someone said 1 day at school?
Yeah,
4 days.
somebody said sounded like 4 days at school, 1 day at home.
Okay. Yeah, so we have a mixture here.
Mhm. And somebody said that their daughter starts school. Alan says she starts school next week, like she's going to school.
Mhm. Yeah, we're doing after Labor Day too, Michelle. Mhm.
Yeah, my dad used to always say that every single year school. He was
What's
like,
that?
"What? Why is school starting before Labor Day? What? When I was growing up, school didn't start until after Labor Day." He's like, "I ain't never heard of school starting." He said every single year too. Every single year, he had never heard of it before.
Mhm. Yeah, for a minute, they were starting before they had went to starting before, but
Oh, okay.
parents were like, this is the end of the year, and most people are just coming from vacation right before
Mhm.
Labor Day. You want to take that last vacation
Yes.
all over, and then they went back
Mhm.
to doing it after Labor Day.
Yeah. Yeah. He just yeah.
He couldn't
He was
believe
like, yeah. He was like, because that last like neighborhood or kind of like picnic thing,
it.
everything you do on Labor Day, and then came school. But if you didn't get that out of the way, it wasn't going to be school yet.
Mr. Charles said it rained just enough today that I had cooked the ginger lime chicken inside instead of, oh, that sounds good. Ginger lime. Never had it before, but it sounds like it's tasty. Ginger
Oh,
lime
it
chicken.
does.
Erica says school in New York doesn't begin until September 9th. He will go 2 days. Okay. Just wondering if any other state has started yet. Michelle says, I have heard that some have, but not sure which ones. Have y'all started, Linda?
No, we start Wednesday. This coming
Oh,
up Wednesday.
Wednesday.
2 more
Okay.
days.
Juliet says, we live in Florida, but no rain today. Okay.
We had rain. We had hail today, but then we woke up to thunder and lightning this morning. We're having like a heat wave.
A heat wave.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. Let me see.
Lynn says they start in September, and they don't know when they start time or dates. Megan says that they don't. So you guys don't have a virtual learning start date either, Megan? It rained all last week here every single day. Really? That's
Ooh,
what we need
yeah,
here.
miserable.
Yeah, we need some rain here. I didn't even recognize the smell. I went outside and I was thinking, I know this smell. It took me a minute to figure out, oh, that's what rain smells like again. It's been, even last year we barely got any rain.
Wow. When I was growing up, school in Connecticut always started on the Thursday after Labor Day. Now it starts before Labor Day. My stepson and stepdaughter in law plan to homeschool Cindy's granddaughter this year. Okay. Uh,
Rachel says they go back to school here in Florida in Sumter County on the 24th. So that's next week. Yeah. Yeah, at least one thing is should be better is because everybody's kind of did some distance learning already, so they should have a better plan
yeah,
this go
they
around.
should. Yeah, they should.
They should. Yeah, they should.
All the chaos. It was a lot of
Hmm.
chaos. So hopefully,
Yeah.
everyone can log on with no issues.
Exactly, and then have a good schedule curriculum. It's not just thrown like, oh, tomorrow's distance learning.
Right, right.
It's something they got to plan this time.
Mhm.
Yes, he met his teacher. Oh, nice.
My mother. My mother. Oh goodness. I want to show this. Let me see. My son is at my mom's house. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah, playing the guitar.
They just bought him that. She sent me the video. So
Is it
he just
staying at grandma's house?
yes.
You're like, no, it is staying at grandma's house.
Yes.
Is he going over there now that you go to work and
No,
sometimes his
well,
dad goes?
he was just coming off from his dad's this week because we
Oh,
go.
okay.
So he went over to my mother's house because Ari has something to do in the morning and I have to work. So he'll be with her until while we're working until she goes back to school. So she doesn't
Oh,
go
okay.
back. Yeah, she doesn't go back to the end of the month. So after that, then we'll probably go back to our same little schedule.
Yeah, I
Maybe my
forgot about
mom will
that.
keep him and his cousin, and because we were both laid off for a long time. So
Hmm.
we gotta get things together. We really have to get things together
Yeah,
now.
I know it's been so long that I have forgot the schedule. Like I forgot how things
And
work
so
and
it
all
was
that.
usually he usually went to school was so that I wouldn't have to be taking him out late at night and his cousin would
Hmm.
come and watch him. DeAndre would stay over there during the week and come here on the weekends. So that worked.
Oh, okay.
And before
Yeah.
that, we would do week on, week off. He would be with me one week, with him the next, and then go over my mother's. And my mother would babysit as needed. So,
Oh, I see.
so we had it worked out good. But then we
Yeah.
were off. So, like when he was working, then it was no problem because I'm here. I was available. And then when
Hmm.
I was working, it was no problem because he was available. So, and then we
Yeah.
both got laid off. Mhm.
Is it
Oh,
normal
sorry. Go ahead.
for an autism son being scared of doctor's office or crying covers?
Is it
I guess
normal?
covers their ears. My son Jace is starting to get scared. He thinks he's getting a needle. Yeah, I think that's normal. I mean, it's like say the dentist or doctor's appointments, doctor's office, hospitals. Even neurotypical people will often have high anxiety and nervousness and fear in those situations. And I don't know what his level of verbal communication is, but that could make it worse, him not knowing and not, being able
Yeah,
to.
the needle. So
Yeah. And if he can remember getting the, once they remember that shot or they know they've had a shot before, it becomes the place that they got the shot.
Mr. Charles says, when I was a little boy, I was okay at the doctor's office until the nurse got out the cotton swab and alcohol. Then I started, yeah, you always knew. Uh-oh, it's time.
Hey, can you turn that this way? The fan? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
So, everyone, besides that, feel free, if you are brand new to our open discussion, let me do this. Let me do this once. If you are brand new to our open discussion, if this is your first time here, what this is all about is parents helping parents. Linda and I are parents just like you. This is a laid back atmosphere. We can talk about autism and anything related to autism. So if you have any questions, you want to throw something out there, feel free. And I have to say that sometimes we have conversations in the group or try to in a group, which are not allowed in a group, but it's more open here because, of course, we have a little more control of the conversations. We just don't like things to get too controversial, but we are open to discussing anything as long as everybody respects one another. So, Michelle says, but I have had that with my, no, yeah, like I said, I'm scared of needles too. So, even my oldest daughter, I could tell you guys a story about her when she was 9 years old, and she turned into He-Man, Superwoman, all in one. They took out the needle, and it took two nurses and myself to hold her. So yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then the funny thing is, after it happened, you know how you holler and scream, and then they poke you, and then she just went like, "That was it." Instantly, shut
Who
up,
was that? Jasmine?
Jasmine. So, again, you have anything you want to ask, feel free, throw it out there. It's all about parents, helping parents. Another way for us to learn from each other and get some suggestions and ideas.
Hey, Laura. Laura says, hashtag autism parent strong.
That's right.
Yep. I don't, you got that one, Nina? Yeah. I was like, I don't even have to repeat it. She'll see it. Eddie had a very important, okay, sorry, I'll do this. Eddie had a very important appointment Eddie has a very important appointment tomorrow, but because of the mask, we have to cancel. Aw. What kind of appointment was it? Was it a medical appointment, dental appointment, school appointment? Uh, we waited since February for this appointment. Oh my goodness, it's not the assessment appointment, is it, Veronica? Uh, now, Loretta says PTS. After 5 dentists held me down. Oh, I think she's saying PTSD. After 5 dentists held me down, took almost a year to get him to use white coats and no fear. I visited doctor office, no appointment, just greet doctors and shake hands. That's a good thing because then the more often that he goes and he sees that it doesn't happen, the better. But we don't always have the situation where they can go so frequently and not have anything happen. Usually they go maybe once a year, if everything's going well. So yeah, it's not often enough to get used to the idea that shots don't always happen. So what you're doing is, I think that's a good idea, just to go shake hands and be there and not have shots. You can do it on telehealth. Yeah, Michelle, that's why I'm asking her what it is, because they wouldn't reschedule, or they didn't reschedule it. I think it's something that they probably want to do in person. I don't know. Christine says, I posted about my daughter starting ABA tomorrow. She's 2.5, and the outpour of comments, all positive, was incredibly helpful. This mama is nervous. I'm glad that you got a lot of positive, helpful comments. That's always good. And yeah, it is especially 2.5. Yeah, it is a nervous thing whenever they start anything new. But I think ABA is, to me, ABA seemed like it was, I think you'll appreciate ABA because it's so specific, even more specific than your schooling for your kid, for your daughter. So I think ABA, hopefully she gets a good match with the tech, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with what ABA does.
Yeah, I had nothing but wonderful things with ABA and DeAndre. But Veronica, I was reading your post and I feel your pain, but go ahead and do it for the insurance, because a lot of places don't just want the school's diagnosis, even though they're gonna probably work the same. But you will probably, once you get that medical diagnosis from the autism center, it'll open the door up for more services through your insurance company, so you'll have less out of pocket, because I was going through it, man. So yeah, I feel you on that one. My son feared doctor, but he refused to. My son feared doctor, but he refused to lay down it. He learned doctor to check up. Check up. Okay, so your son was scared of the doctor. So I'm assuming that's what she means. Her son was scared of the doctor, and he learned to check up it. Okay.
Laura Contreras has a question. She says, I'm from Bandera. Is it okay? Oh. Bandera, Texas. How do you totally potty train a nonverbal severe autistic son, like wiping and have them going by themselves and showering by themselves? Help, please. Oh, forgot he's 23 years. No help, right?
Oh, he's an adult.
Hmm. Yeah.
23 years. Okay.
And I would say I don't know what you mean by no help, right? But I would say say, just because he's 23 doesn't mean that he won't get it. Uh, there were
Right.
things that we tried repeatedly with certain areas of learning with Emily, and it just like so like maybe within the last year, it finally started working. So and she's 15. So there's somebody else in this group that I also know that she didn't start progressing until she was 23, and she's 27. Siri, she started to start doing a lot of different things when she was 23. So she's like working out now. She's doing jewelry. She's cooking. She's helping food prep. She does all kinds of stuff now, but her progression didn't start until she was 23. So I
Mm.
would say, I don't know if he's an ABA, but you could do it too. I just think routine and gradually giving him more responsibility in each task and build on that. So like start with one thing, and then when he gets that, then build with the next task of taking a shower or using the bathroom, and just go from there. But not to overwhelm him, I would say. Even if you have to.
Yeah, I'd agree. Start with one thing, like maybe washing the face.
Yes.
Make that a
Mhm.
routine,
Mhm.
and then add to it as he progresses with that.
Exactly.
But it's never too late to learn, even for us.
For sure.
Oh, okay. So now I continue to pay out of pocket. Okay. I don't see why they can't reschedule and make it at right. He don't need a mask. Right. And yeah, that's they should schedule it where maybe other people are in and he can be comfortable.
Especially considering what it's for. I mean,
Right.
they know that they're talking about autism.
Oh, bucket hat shield mask to see if he workouts. Oh, Mr. Charles says my most painful medical experience happened when I was 6. I had a sore throat and a low fever, and I was stiff necked. The pediatrician came to the house, examined me, and then placed a glass of water on the floor next to the sofa on which I was laying. He asked me to bend down and pick up the glass. It was a plain glass, and I drank only from glasses that had designs on them. Very picky, Mr. Charles. So I refused to pick it up. The doctor thought I was unable to bend down. He left, then returned later. Can you see the rest of it, Linda?
No,
It
later with A,
does.
and I can't see it.
Okay.
Actually, I should be able to see it here. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait, I lost one. I think I lost all the comments. Left later. Later with a medical team, thinking Lex had polio. They laid me face down on the dining room table and proceeded to poke my spine with needles, expecting fluid to gush out. Finally, the doctor figured out that all I had was tonsillitis. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
wow. Wow. You went through all of
I'm
that. Oh, my goodness. Mr. Charles, you should have picked up that glass.
Okay, Laura says, okay, thank you. No ABA, just me and myself and my husband, but his dad works all day. I try my best besides all my issues like diabetes and two autoimmune diseases. Yeah, it is hard because we have ourselves, especially as they get older, we get older and we still have to take care of ourselves and we still have to care for them.
Yeah.
It is difficult. Have you looked into in home care for him where somebody comes in and helps you with these things for him?
Okay, Juliet, thank you for joining us. Bye bye.
Bye, Juliet.
Loretta says, I started with handheld shower head, made it fun. Now use towel, body wash. Need me for his back only. Okay. That's a good way. Yeah.
And that's the same thing I kind of did with Emily. I did that got her used to me washing her hair without like pouring water on her. But we moved up to the shower head, movable shower head thing. But there are like certain things like that I will wash and certain things that she'll wash. But we gradually worked up to that. And
Okay.
like, so the other day I was brushing her hair out with the conditioner in her hair, and I said, "Go ahead and wash yourself." And I was just seeing what she would do, and she sat there and she was like, I can't. So she didn't reach for the soap. She didn't do any of that. But once I do that, then once I
Got
started,
it.
then she still picked up from where she takes over. So but so that
DeAndre
was a big
is on.
chunk. Yeah. So
DeAndre,
it's like,
he still needs direction. He'll get in the shower, and if you don't tell him, say, hey, get your soap
mm-hmm,
on, you know,
yeah,
he'll stand there in the water and do whatever he's doing, playing and
yeah,
singing.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Wash up.
exactly. Yeah, and what they call that is task analysis, where you break it down to when we think of it, we're like, okay, wash yourself. That's a step,
Right.
But we got to back up and say, okay, grab the towel. Okay, put the soap on the towel. You got to do the littlest steps, and that's bringing it down to baby steps for them. And if it's just one step that they gain, at least they're gaining one. And then if they don't gain that one, keep working on that one instead of moving on to the next one.
Yes, Michelle, it does suck. I agree with that. Now, okay, I'm gonna put up the invitation link. Let's say,
And Laura, so when I said that, I can understand that it gets difficult as we get older. I also have diabetes, and I deal with fibromyalgia, chronic pain, and energy, lack of energy. So I can definitely understand somewhat where you're coming from. Uh, but like I said, maybe you can find some. If he's receiving SSI, he could probably qualify for in-home services, where you
Hi,
can get a helper to come help with you.
hey,
Hey,
Kate.
Catherine.
Okay, everyone, I put it in the link. You are more than welcome to join us for our last few minutes to say hello. For those of you who are new, what we usually do during at the end part of our session is invite the parents on. So if you want to come on and say hello and uh, shoot it for a second, then you are more than welcome through the StreamYard link that I just put up there.
Charles, where are you? You usually come on.
Hey, Kate, you all right?
Hi, Nita. I'm good. Yeah, we're just at the food store
Oh, doing some shopping, huh?
doing some shopping.
All right. Awesome.
Yes, yes, it's a lot of fun.
Mr.
Hey,
Charles.
Charles.
Hi, Kate. How are you
Good.
doing?
Food store shopping.
Okay.
Hi,
I've been
Charles.
live, but I got
Hi,
restricted.
hi,
Facebook can't
Linda,
live
Anita.
for like 5 hours, so I'm
You
gonna go.
got restricted.
Yeah, I did another live with another one of my friends about autism, and it didn't like the content, and it blocked my page.
Oh, that sucks.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks.
Michelle asks, are you at PetSmart?
No, I am at HEB.
What is it?
Is our food store down here in Texas.
Oh, okay, okay.
What is that?
Okay.
Ew! Meanie.
So what you been doing today, Mr. Charles, besides cooking?
Get me a regular one, pepperoni or something. Then.
Cindy and I attended our virtual meeting via Zoom earlier today, our congregation meeting, and other than that, we relaxed. I'm doing laundry now, and
Okay.
and I'm talking with y'all.
The usual Sunday.
So what's new with everybody else? Hi, hi, Linda.
Hi, Catherine.
Sorry, I totally didn't even see you there. I was like, hi. I had a day. I promise. It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
But yeah, the little things, when I was growing up, where then I don't remember how long I had that thing where I would drink only from glasses with designs on them. But the other thing was hot dogs. My mom used to listen to WQXR, world famous classical music station in New York, and they had an ad on there for Golden's rich prepared mustard. And they said, "Tell your chef to put Golden's rich prepared mustard in your meat before cooking." And of course, they had in mind gourmet cuts of meat. But I would insist that when my mom fixed hot dogs, that she put Golden's rich prepared mustard on the hot dogs before cooking.
I'm the same way. I'll only eat certain foods and drink out of certain cups that have like designs on them. So that's how I knew that I had autism. Like that was one of the 3 things.
But,
It was crazy.
I had to mute out for a minute, but wow, okay. And Michelle said, I started a new med. I feel loopy. Oh, yeah.
Hi,
Yes.
Michelle. Sorry, I'm trying to stay out of
hi,
his way
Michelle.
while we're shopping, so I keep moving up and down. No, I'm good. Let's go. Yes. I'm good. Let's go, go, go. I don't like the loud music in here. It's obnoxious.
Why would you want to eat sauce? So, anything else happening? What you doing over there, Linda?
Oh, I was just reading through the comments, and I was
Oh,
posting a link in the 2 watch parties.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how have you been doing, Linda?
Here.
I've been okay. We had all our floors redone, and we had to take everything out of our house and back in our house. The upstairs first, and then the downstairs. Oh, wow. So we finally got everything back in, and we start back up to work tomorrow. So Steve's still rehooking up the TVs and the different things and all that. So
I was just thinking about doing my floors, but I was just like, so like taking everything out because they do need a boost up, a shine. But now I said either just throw some carpet on the floor, just carpet the whole house, and I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Or go through what you went through, and then see, I would have to get a one of those you know what I'm talking about, the
pods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. Yeah. So I know. I understand.
Yeah. We had
thinking about doing the carpet.
Yep.
Yeah, we had rain this morning, but we got everything back in Friday. I think we got everything reset up yesterday. There was like one more box outside yet this morning, but had that happened a few days earlier, oh my goodness, it wouldn't have been good.
Right.
Well, I'm glad you guys are settling back in, Linda. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just glad I got to clean out everything, like from when you move furniture, you move everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I felt like it was a spring cleaning.
I have this huge vacuum machine. It's called the SRX Rainbow. It costs like $3,000, but it only works with water and essential oils, and I'm leasing it for like $104 a month for 48 months or something. I absolutely love the machine. It is so worth it.
Really?
Yes.
I think I heard something about that.
Yes, it makes cleaning so much easier, and it pulls up so much crap that you wouldn't even think that it could pull up. Like when you see the water, it's disgusting, like clumpy and black and brown, and it's so gross, but it's so worth it.
Ooh.
So
Michelle, you do floors, you do top. Wow. You go, girl.
go, Michelle,
Um,
go.
Right. Yeah.
oh,
Go, girl. That's what I'm talking
right.
about.
Megan says my son sometimes needs a reminder to scrub his hair harder, get the dandruff off. Do your kids like to mess up their rooms on purpose?
Yeah, I do all the time. I like when I'm crafting, I'll just throw everything on the floor and I won't want to pick it up. And Rob will yell at me. He's like, "Nope, we're not leaving until you go clean the room, or we're not leaving until you go put that away." Like I do it on purpose just to get his attention.
I didn't mess it
Hopefully,
up on
Megan.
purpose. My room was always messy. Period. Wasn't a case of my going out of my way to mess it up. Just a case of my not, not keeping any order in it.
Hi,
Yeah.
Miss Gail. I missed you. Sorry, it was restricted.
That's awesome, Michelle, being multi-talented. See,
Hey,
I
Michelle.
need to learn how to do because I've had so much stuff that needs to be done. I need to learn that. I just don't have patience, but that's awesome. That's awesome.
Hey, Charles, do you garden?
Not really. Cindy is the one that likes to work outdoors, but even there, gardening I don't think is a forte for either of us.
Okay, I don't know why I thought that. I was thinking, yeah, it just seems like Charles, I think because he cooks, it seems like he would garden and then cook what he gardens.
Yeah, but yeah, I suppose that's something I could try my hand at, but I just haven't been.
Charles, did you read a book called, I think it's called Born on a Blue Day? Have you ever seen that book?
Never heard of it.
It's called Born on a Blue Day, and it's, I don't know what level of autism the person has, but it's about numbers and I believe colors, and I think that's why it was called Born on a Blue Day. But it's numbers. His thing is numbers. I'll have to send you the link for that. I was cleaning off my bookshelves because I had to move everything, and I came across that book and I looked at it and I was like, I read halfway through it the first time, but I was like, Charles, this book reminds me of Charles. It's all about numbers and yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'll have to
Yeah,
check that out. I
book
did
club.
that uniquely human. I ordered and downloaded it, but I've only begun to glance at the introduction. Haven't gotten
Oh,
past that.
Yeah,
okay.
I
Well,
think I did the same.
we're gonna have. It's going to be like what 2 or 3 meetings. So we'll have the
At
first.
least.
What's the first one?
The first one for Uniquely Human, seeing autism in a different way or something like that. I forgot what it's called. I don't have the book with me. So it'll be this Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and it will be the introduction and the first 2 chapters that will be discussed.
Okay, well, maybe what I can do is try to get dinner done early that evening, and then that will give a chance to go over that book.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah. So if you can, Mr. Charles, make sure you join us if you can. We'll be in the
I'll
discussion.
try to do that. Part of it is remembering, remembering it ahead of time, but I'll try to plan on it though.
Uniquely Human, a different way of seeing autism is what it's called. Okay.
Oh, he has it.
Okay.
He has it.
Oh no, I was letting everybody else know just in case somebody was wondering.
Yeah, and if you want to join the book club, make sure you join our discussions and more membership. The link is in the
okay, which way are we?
the little description area of this video. So make sure you join us. And what time again, Linda? Wednesday at
6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Okay,
Hey,
is it
Linda,
9 p.m.
before we log off.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern. I was wondering. I was like, maybe he eats dinner late. Okay. Yeah, 9 p.m. your time.
Yeah, the way you worded it, you said from 6 to 9 Eastern, and that's what
Yeah,
confused
no,
me.
6 p.m. Pacific. Yeah.
And 9
Hey,
p.m. Eastern. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
before you log off, I have a connection named Tammy Spruill. She wants to connect with you guys because she does a lot of work with children with special needs as well. I just did a live with her the other night on autism, but she wants to connect with you, Anita. So, do you want me just to send her information to you or to Anita?
Well, should give her the main page inbox,
Okay,
and she can connect to us through the main page
okay.
inbox, and
All
one
right.
of us
That's what I wanted
will.
to ask because she wants to get to know you guys and talk with you guys.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All
That
right.
told awesome.
Awesome. It's on shoulders while I do dishes.
That's what I was reading. She's on
I
her back like a koala bear.
love Nathan and the little who is that? Your nephew, Veronica. That
Was
was
that her
just
nephew?
I don't know if it was the nephew, but I guess they had the thing with the book, and
Yes.
Nathan was crying. But the other little boy was so cute. He was looking like, "Yeah, I got it." And, Nathan was just back there bawling. I was like,
He was
"Oh."
crushed. Oh my goodness.
Hmm. Oh man, I need my space. I honestly can't stand hearing people eat. Oh yeah. Mm-mm.
There's a thing, I forgot what that's called, but so when you do like an ancestry test, it'll say the odds of you not being able to stand hearing someone chew and then
Really?
you actually enjoying it. Yeah. So
Oh,
like
wow.
people who watch videos of people eating, there's some people who cannot stand to see that. I
And
forgot,
it's
it's called something though.
relaxing.
Yeah,
It's relaxing to some people. People make big money off of those
they
videos.
do. They actually will get paid too. They'll send them money to buy the certain items to actually cook and eat. I can say that they'll help me lose some weight though, but just watch it and be like, okay, watch you guys eat it. Okay, I'll live through that. Okay, I'm good.
Well, everybody, I'm getting ready. It's bath time for me. And then I'm going to relax a little bit. I'll be up for a minute, but I'm going to relax a little bit. I want to thank everybody, and I want you guys to know, as usual, I appreciate you all. And I'm going to get me a little snack and some more coffee. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you,
Anita.
everybody, for joining us. Have a good week
Bye,
and have a
guys.
Y'all
good
have a
Have a
night,
good
good
night.
everybody.
night.
Hope to see you guys on Wednesday.
Bye bye.
All right. Good
See
night,
you.
Bye.
everybody.
Good night.
Night.